Good afternoon, young scientists. We're back again. As you can see, all of our friends are right here, and my dog right in back of a squishy. And as you can see, she even has on her Easter scarf. Her name is Hazel. She's keeping an eye out on the outside window. Right there. All right, and my faithful assistant.
Hey guys.
Yeah. All right, so today we're going to build a parallel circuit. Now, if we know from this word parallel, it's a mathematical term that we have been talking about this year as far as that's concerned, we know that parallel means lines that are never going to intersect. They're never going to cross. They're never going to touch. So today we are going to build a circuit with parallel lines or parallel circuit areas that never touch. Okay? So my faithful and trusty assistant is in the process of getting this put together for us. Now, this is a little more complex circuitry because remember, in a series circuit, we have literally just a continuous flow of electricity from our power source. If we remember when we were talking, what is our power source? Well, our power source is our battery, which we see. Well, how many batteries do we see in this circuit? Well, you should see two. 1 and 2. And Emma, can you go ahead and snap down that piece that I was talking about? Notice that it's almost like a puzzle piece. It snaps in together. Okay. We've got 2 circuit boards right here with 2 different light bulbs. And of course, my favorite, the switch, which I think is so cool as far as that's concerned. All right, so this is the picture that we're building right here. Okay, that's the picture. That's going to be our parallel circuit as far as that's concerned. Okay, actually, we want to build this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there you go. So that's the one that we want to build, and we're almost there. Almost there. Now, while she is getting this taken care of, and I already see maybe something. Yeah. As she is getting this built, let's talk about, because I'm going to kind of come in a little closer, because we're going to be talking about conductors and insulators. Conductors and insulators right there. Okay, we see right here on this is a great conductor, copper, and there they have it right on our prongs. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, this is that rubber coating. We had talked about that with our alligator clips before we had even left. Great insulator. Well, what about this plastic? What about this plastic right here? What do you think? Insulator or conductor? Well, if you're saying insulator, you got it. That is correct. That's right. Excellent job as far as that's concerned. Okay. Well, what about another type of conductor? What about another type of conductor? Do you see another type of conductor even in our parallel circuit? What do you think? If you're thinking of this metal right here, great. Absolutely. And notice how it's even connecting and touching with here, okay, with our connectors on the batteries. Okay. Very good. Be thinking about those different areas. Be thinking about that. What about this switch? There's another form of a conductor. That switch has to keep it going. Has to keep it going. All right. So let's see how our trusty assistant is doing. This is what we're building. We're building this parallel circuit. And you can see that this, oh, we're not testing it yet, because this is how we see that right there. Okay. Got our 2 battery packs. Let's see if we can loop this out a little bit so we can see that. Okay. All right, so we're looking at that diagram. And then what do we think? Let's look at what our faithful assistant has put together. Does it look the same? It does. Now, one of the things that we need to kind of do is do this a little bit. We've kind of pulled the wires out a little bit on that one. All right. Make that more parallel. I guess we should do that. See what I'm saying, faithful assistant?
Yes, I do. Like this?
Well, yeah, and it needs to be like parallel. So remember, parallel never touches. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's do a countdown from 3. Are you ready, faithful assistant?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. See if that works. And voila, there is our parallel circuit. We've got everything in place, just like it has in the picture. And faithful assistant, give me a high five. Nice job. Love it. Remember, we can build things at home as well. I love it. Until the next time. Now, remember, I am resetting just the circuit portion of our science and the lesson vocabulary. Be thinking about conductors and also insulators as far as that's concerned. And we're going to be watching a video on electromagnets and a very cool train that runs not on, well, it does run a little bit on the electricity, but on magnetic propulsion. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow. All right, until then, young scientists, have a great evening.